3, 2, 1.
The Great Christmas Light Fight is on! Ho, ho, ho! Giddy up, y'all! 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 Jump on your horse. Mosey on down to Music City, of course. Not a minute, not a maybe. This weekend's not so many. It's crazy. It's learning, it's networking. Pixels popping, brains are working. X likes Lotto-Rama, come easy. Music City lights up, believe me. Have a ball like Jelly Roll. Let the RGB take your soul while you learn more than your mind can conceive. Christmas in April, can you believe? It's as big as the Grand Ole Opry. For light displays and light shows, we're talking lofty. Jump on your horse and ride that beat. Nashville, Tennessee, we light the street. Yippee! It's Christmas in April in Music City, where we set it free. The 2026 Music City Lighting Summit. Yeah! Oh, y'all. Giddy up, y'all.
What's up, everybody? Brian Michael here, your librarian, your resource for everything related to the Great Christmas Light Fight. And I'm much more than that, as you've come to know and love, I hope. I come live from a lot of the minis, and I happen to be at a very well-attended mini that's going on today. Yes, today, April 11th, 2026. Me and Mrs. Librarian, we are in Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, Music City, and we are at the Music City Christmas Lighting Summit. And I got to tell you, it's our first time here, and we are so excited to be here. There are a lot of people here. I'm right now in the vendor general session hall. People are out at classes right now. This is when I decided to do this. It might be a little loud in the background. They're playing Christmas music. We're getting ready for lunch. We're going to have the Russell McFarlane hosting a game show, a brand new game show making its debut here at the Music City Lighting Summit. We're going to have raffles soon. We're going to have pizza coming in a minute. And again, classes are going on right now. And we're at the Community Bible Church. Yes, once again, Jesus is making his return like the Florida Mega Mini. He's risen here in Nashville, Tennessee, Music City. And hey, if you joined in late, make sure you go back and watch the intro that I put together with, again, another custom song by the Librarian themed to this event. You'll get to see it at the end, the longer version. And as we're joining in and going along here, again, it's unscripted. I might try to go around and show some things. I don't have an extra microphone today, but we'll still try to do it. There are plenty of vendors on both sides. Maybe I'll rotate the camera a little bit in a little while so you can see it. Some over here. Want to thank David Henry and David Peace for having me down here. Hung out last night. We did the big game show over at Opryland Mills Mall, and that was fun. That was kind of like an escape route type thing. I was on the blue team. We had the lead till the very last game. It was lost by one spin. But hey, we're winners because we're here in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. You can see the folks getting things tested and ready for our lunchtime events. And what I thought I'd do today is try to catch up with some people. You can see some folks over here. They're checking out one of the vendor tables next to me. There's all kinds of people here, folks. There's people from Light Fight. There's people from Trans World. There's people from other minis that run those minis. There's husbands, there's wives, there's children. There's everybody here. You can be here, so make sure you follow Lighting City Music Summit. Well, let me put it up here. Get your comments in. I'm going to check on comments, see who's joining on a Saturday afternoon. Why watch the Masters when you can watch me, Brian Michael, the Librarian? But that being said, if you don't know about the Music City Lighting Summit, go check it out. Whoop, that's my email address, wrong one. Right here. musiccitylightingsummit.com or search them on Facebook, and you can see the schedule. We'll go over that in a minute. I took a printout of it here so I can kind of walk you through. We got a lot of great classes going on. There's a yard sale going on. I just saw people walk out with blow molds. So it doesn't have to just be Lightorama or X lights or Pixel lights. There's all kinds of different displays here, and you could be here. You could be here as well. So what do you want to know about the Music City Lighting Summit? What can I tell you? What can I try to find out? I'll do a short tour, and we'll see how that works out. I'm not going to go farther into the classrooms because I'm afraid I'll lose signal through the building. Again, we got people hiding ducks around thanks to jingle bumpers. There's Carl Mursky. I don't have this one, Carl, so now I got, I think, all of your ducks and your Jesuses. You got different colors. So everybody, we also got a nice Music City Lighting Summit koozie holder, because in the room next to me, there's all the snacks, all the sodas, all the water, all the coffee, all that you want. Eat, snack, learn about Christmas lights. So let's see who's joining. And don't know how long we'll go on this. It depends on how many people participate. It depends on what I find out as I'm going around. And we'll make it fun. And the way to make it fun is to first see who's watching and thinks it's fun. So I got some light fight friends in here, and I'm really surprised by the first one because this guy's always busy. He's always hustling, and it's the Jordan Maywald giving me a thumbs up. Now, Jordan, I'm going to check in about 15, 20 minutes to see if you're still listening, or is this a I logged in type thing? Come on, buddy. Hey, hope things are going well over in Austin, Texas. I heard we're in real cowboy country now. Who else we got joined? We got Robert and Lori Slanker joining. I thought you guys would be out finishing up the last of your Christmas lights, or perhaps mowing the grass for the first time. Probably did that already, but thank you. Good to have you. Look at this. We got Devin joining. Hello, Devin. I know you're trying to get to some of these minis, and I think you're going to be at some of the northern ones, perhaps. So try to get to this one. We had a great time last night. We're going to have a good time tonight. The goal is to go down to downtown Nashville for a little bit, but we'll see how tired we are. Who else do we got here? Well, I think you're going to laugh at this next one because this guy's supposed to be here. He didn't have a minor delay. If anybody of you know Minor Mendoza from your pixel store, he always has minor delays. This guy was supposed to be here, leaving from vacation, the J.R. Matos. His flight got delayed so much. Are you still coming? Let us know in the comments. I will tell you, the vendor I happen to be next to is your booth. I'm manning your booth, JR. I'm manning it. So, you know, we got pixels here. I'm going to have lots of pixels. I drove here, so I'm going to have lots of pixels to take home because JR didn't show up. We'll see. We'll see. JR, I hope you get here if you're still trying. And if not, enjoy the rest of your vacation. Who else do we got here? We got Willie NKC. Hey, Willie, thank you. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. And maybe I'll meet you at a mini. There's a lot coming up. Again, I shared the schedule, xmasminis.com, which is a site hosted by Ken from Wired Watch, who happens to be the lunch sponsor today. Thank you, Ken. Check out his calendar. There's at least 4 minis each month for the next 3-4 months, including 2 next week, I believe. Who else we got joining? We got Larry Calvert joining, the Indiana Christmas Mini. I want to make it there. I got to look at the schedule, Larry. You know, there's budgets and time. So we got to figure out what we can do, but I would definitely love to be there, or at least support it with an interview or something on the channel. Who else do we got joining? Hello from London. All right. Are you on vacation in London, or are you a new watcher? And the librarian's gone international. I want to know that. Thank you for joining, and I hope London's good. I hope it's not too foggy. Who else we got? We got a season 13 Light Fight alumni here. We got Bill Riera from Sanders Castle. He's going to be at the Texas Mini. I'm not going to be at the Texas Mini, but there will be a lot of people at the Texas Mini, including past Light Fighters. So because the goal is, though, we'll be at Christmas Expo. I think it's June or July. I'm trying to remember the dates, and we'll be there. Matter of fact, I will post video later in the week, but this event kicked off, if you don't know the name, with a guest speaker speech by the Chuck Smith from Planet Christmas fame. For those of you that have been around for 20 plus years, before Facebook came around or became a thing, There used to be the Planet Christmas forums, and I know many spouses were lonely at night as us lighting decorators spent time in Chuck Smith's forum. So Chuck gave an evolution of how Plus, Planet Christmas Lights Up Symposium, started as the first mini. And then from there, it evolved from Plus minis and then into actual minis. And if you didn't know this, Chuck sold off the Mini and Plus to Christmas Expo. So if those of you going to Christmas Expo later this summer, you'll get to learn where that all started. It started with Chuck Smith. We'll have video of that later. If I happen to see him here, he might be in a class. He lives from Tennessee. I told him, I took a picture, a selfie with him. My wife got the picture with him, and she's finally like, thank you for giving my husband back, even though we missed the forums. All right. Thank you, Bill, for joining. Oh, we got Brandon Brown joining from OKC. Are you up visiting the Slankards? Or hey, look at this. We got Russell McFarland. Hey, he's going to be our game show host. Usually hosts the SoCar Mini, the South Carolina Mini, Carolinas Mini, whatever evolves. Not happening this year. But look where he is.
That's right, here in Tennessee.
And if you want to see Russell in person and never met him before, he's going to be at the East Coast Christmas Show, correct?
Christmas Show.
So, and Jordan Nash will be there, David Peace, Marta Mendoza. There'll be all kinds of people there that you want to meet, all the vendors. So, Russell, we're looking forward to your game show soon.
We're looking forward to being there.
And maybe you can dance for us later.
I will dance. There'll be a dance.
This guy's a beast at game shows, oh, by the way. When we played that game show last night, it was awesome. Oh, look who else we got joining us. We got Ron Howard from Extreme Sequences joining us. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, it's Expo's in July. Thanks for refreshing me on the dates. Maybe myself will go look at xmasminis.com and get it in my memory. I can't remember all this stuff. But yeah, rooms reserved, submit it for a class, been interacting with them. I got other people to sign up for classes, some that are in this stream today, and it's going to be a great event. Chuck went over the history of that today and even called out the Joyce and Janet, the two sisters, and talked about them and in a good way. So we're excited. What else do we got? Chuck Smith. Yes, I got it finally. Now, I finally met Chuck Smith for the first time at the East Coast Christmas Show last year, or was it 2 years ago? We're going on our third one. And it was the first time. It was like an idol of mine, not only for what he innovated in animated light shows and homebrew DIY technology, but just for bringing people together in forums. Many people who I've met in this chat or at these events. So that's awesome. Speaking of great people, here we go, Michelle Cracklow, light fight contender. I don't know if you have time, Michelle. You're always crafting in your free time, and I know you're been promoting some of the other minis. I've been checking out a lot of your little short videos of your hobbies at home, and they're really fun. You do a great job. And I saw you got to go do an impromptu Easter trip to see your grandchildren. That was awesome. Ron, I'm going to take this compliment from you. You're doing great. I really appreciate that. Again, this is unscripted. When I go into these, I have an idea what I want to try to accomplish, but can't always get to it, and sometimes it just doesn't work out, but it's going all right. Thank you, Ron. Oh, we got Giatano joining us from Charlie Byers' Christmas on Crestline channel. Hey, Giatano, you always hear Charlie talk about Learn Christmas Lighting Now with David Henry. He is here. He is one of the main sponsors of this year's event. So, Charlie, if you're watching this, I got to meet David Henry. I'll try to get a selfie with him, and that's awesome. Ron's chiming in on some of the upcoming minis. Yes, the Minnesota mini's coming up, the Southwest Holiday Lighting Experience coming up next Saturday, the Michigan mini's coming up. Speaking of Michigan minis, we had the Bostics from BF Light Shows were supposed to be here, but they didn't make it. Hey, Dante, come on in here. You can say hi.
I was going to photobomb you, but yeah. I didn't want to screw up
we got Dante.
Your podcast.
L Designs. Here, he's a vendor here. Let me take Ron away. Dante, what's you're vending here, and I'll try to get a picture later, but what's the name of your company?
L Designs Plus.
L Designs Plus. What do you make?
It's dvlight.com. We're offering props, coral props. Specifically, we have a lot of color props. That's really what we're presenting here. And kind of focusing on the sort of small size but medium density singing and talking props.
Okay.
So we have Santa, we have a snowman, we have a singing actually a number of singing flowers. We have singing bunnies. Anyway,
all the stuff. Check out their website. Yeah. Say it again.
L Designs Plus, and it's dvlight.com.
DV like Victor? dvlight.com. Check it out. Like I said, I will try to go around here and test technology and show you his booth, but it's right here over to the left, or I'll turn my camera.
Big shout out and thank you to Brian. He's everywhere all the time. He's got his podcast. You all know about that. That's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about Light Fight, but it's about exposing people to things like minis, getting into Christmas light, helping your community, and that's what we're trying to do.
And it's great seeing you all these
By
places.
the way,
so thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Don. By the way, if you don't know Dante, besides being a vendor, he also is a photographer, and I don't know if he's retired, but he was an actual cameraman, and he did a lot of the camera work at last year's Florida Mega Mini when Tanya Nyack was there. So I really appreciate him chiming in. What else we got? We got Michelle Simon in again. She's still there. I didn't realize it was in North Carolina. Good for you. Man, you should have came over too. Here, wasn't that far? Look at this. I got my mom checking in on me. She says hi to Kim. Kim's over here. Maybe you can see her. Thank you, Mom, for joining in. All right. I don't think I might have missed a few, except for Brandon. He's visiting his daughter today. See, it's all about family. That's what a mini's about. It's about family. But hey, get your comments in. Hit like, hit subscribe, follow the channel, turn on notifications. That way, when I go live like this, I was trying to figure out what time to fit it in on the schedule. I'm going to go through the schedule in a minute here. You just never know. But if you subscribe and hit like, I do this. This is free. I'm not trying to get paid on YouTube. I'm far from getting paid on YouTube, by the way. And I don't know what it pays to be on YouTube, but I would like more subscribers because I'm excited about this and I want to make people excited. But hey, let's go into, I got to print out David Henry from Learn Christmas Lighting, printed this out. Also want to thank David Peace, by the way, from Experience Lights, main sponsor here, and now a native here in the Tennessee area, for having me. I'm testing my new DJI Osmo 3 pocket camera. I'm going to get great video for the event on that. And he asked for a lot of video because he doesn't have time to video this stuff. But thank you for having us at the big game show last night, David. All right, let's talk about schedule. If there's anything you want to know about the schedule. And just like the event here, the teachers that are teaching the classes, it's all volunteer. They're making a commitment to come here. And not a lot of them are local. A lot of them are vendors giving classes as a hobbyist, not necessarily to promote their product. And others are people like me, just like you can do at Christmas Expo coming up. You can go to christmasexpo.com and you can set up to be a teacher there. And the advantage of doing that, besides the experience and sharing what you do, is you also get a free pass. So it's something to think about. You commit back, they give back to you. That's what the lighting community is about, giving back to each other. So let's talk about the schedule. And I don't have my glasses here. Well, they are, but I'm not wearing them. But you know, we started this thing off, the vendor set up at 7. So this is a one-day show. A bunch of people did come in last night that aren't local. And again, we went out and did different things. Some people did other things. But it will wrap up today by 5, I would guess. The doors opened at 8. We got here about 10 after 8. Mrs. Librarian was a little mad at me for waking her up. But hey, that's why we're here. And I love you. And then we saw David Peaceway's Tikva and Levi were here greeting people, giving out their badges. Yes, we all got a nice badge. There it is. I know my lighting probably is not looking on there good, but got a badge and a lanyard, and you could grab other goodies, markers, and again, we got the koozie. This is from, Diana and Michael Stroffigan are here. Showstopper Sequences, they're over there. But they sponsored the koozies. So we got to mingle here in the hall with people as things were getting going, and we kicked off. With a welcome again, David and David, the David party, David Henry, David Peace kicked things off with the logistics and just an overview. And then Chuck Smith did do that really awesome address. By the way, if you don't know Chuck Smith, just Google planetchristmas.com. It'll come up. Maybe I'll feature him on an interview one day. That'd be fun. I'd like to do that. He looks like Santa now, though, so that's another plus. Get it? Plus Planet Christmas Lights Up Symposium. He did a great speech, and thank you again, Chuck, if you happen to find and watch us. And then the first classes kicked off, and there's a total of 3, 6, 9, 12 classes in this one day. And you get to choose and pick. And again, they're free. In the first group of classes, we had animatronics and DMX. I walked into that class. I took some quick video. Can't record the sessions, you know. A lot of the vendors, that's their material, and probably could get permission, but I did record some clips that I'll include. But the gentleman there had almost a life-size robot with servos, and that he's teaching people how to program with DMX in a 1-hour class. Then we had Carl Mirsky from Jingle Bumpers. He did using AI for music and image creation. Many of you can use that whether you're doing a pixel matrix or you need a unique song for your venue, or you want a logo for your display. AI is the thing. Matter of fact, again, stay tuned and watch the video here. I got a 3-minute video at the end that is an original song I created using Suno, and it's pretty darn good. It's country themed, etc. And then we had Marcus Leday. He was doing Lightorama. So Lightorama's here over to my left arm. He's here. Audrey's not here today, but they will be at East Coast, and they'll be at some of the other minis that are coming up, and they're over there. All right, then we're gonna have our break. Almost through this, and then we'll get your comments in, because I don't see any new comments yet. Get comments in. I like comments. I like including you in the show. We're gonna get a group photo. It is a nice day here in Nashville, Brentwood, Tennessee area. We're gonna go out in the yard of Community Bible Church, and we're gonna get a nice group photo. And again, it's gonna be over 100 people in this photo, so check that out. You'll see last year's photo in here, and we'd like to see your face in the photo at the Music City Christmas Lighting Summit. All right, and then after, right now the other classes are going on, and I'm going to try to get done by the time we start lunch, because they're going to do the game show and on. I can't interrupt that. Maybe I could put it on silent and share a little bit of it. We'll see, but I'll definitely record it. But right now, the classes that I'm missing, because I'm here with you fine folks, is I'm missing how to program sequences using the render buffer and X-Lights. Hey, I got to play with X-Lights on the Mini at sea, so maybe I should go to this class. You know, again, pixels, the future of lighting. It is, right? I'm still a traditional guy, though. Sorry. Again, in the yard sale, I saw people walking out with blow molds. People were here buying blow molds and Coro props and controllers. There was all kinds of stuff. If you don't want to learn about the render buffer and X-Lights, you can do advanced FPP and what's new. So that class is going on. And then again, there's Mark Delay doing hands-on Lightorama. Then we have the lunch, the group photo, the lunch, the game show. And the game show, I'll give you a hint. Comedian Nate Barnegat, he's not here. Maybe I said that wrong. However, the game show that we're going to do is themed after one of his new game shows. And I'll get video of that so we can play. We got pizza lunch coming in, sponsored by Ken from Wired Watts. It's called the Great Average Illuminator Game Show. That's what it is. It's a play on words. Then back to classes. And then the last two sections of classes, we'll have troubleshooting with meters, repairs, hands-on stuff. So not learning software or hardware, how to repair stuff. So that's a cool class. How to keep costs down in your Christmas display. I think that could be for everybody. You know, it's expensive to put on these light shows, even if you DIY stuff. Some tips and tricks. And again, some hands-on Lightorama stuff. And then finally, from 2:45 to 3:45, before we get into the vendor raffles at the end of the day, the last three classes are X-Lights and States, faces for custom props. And then WLED and how that works. Somebody put in the chat what WLED means. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it stands for. And then finally, the last Lightorama session. And then we'll have closing. We have all kind of raffles. Everybody that gets a badge gets in the raffle. You could be leaving with prizes to all the great vendors and sponsors. Now, when I do my update video in a couple weeks, I'll call out all the sponsors on there. There's just too many. I'll call out all the vendors. But we want to thank you all again. I want to thank you again. I got pixels getting delivered to me that I want at the Florida Mega Mini by another lighting enthusiast to East Coast Christmas show. They're going to be there. By the way, Rich, the head that owns and runs the Trans World Christmas show that just happened in St. Louis, he's here. And he's here with Shane Dabbs. Now, Shane didn't bring Layla and Liam. That's the two little used monkeys. I think they're spider monkeys. I don't remember what kind they are, but Shane Dabbs is here from Santaland and also one of the big sponsors and vendors at Trans World and the East Coast Christmas Expo. So I hope to see you there because that's close to my house. And if you want to see a light fight trophy, come to my house. You can see the trophy and you can take a picture with me and Kim with it. That would be fun. Or not. You still come, you might not care about the trophy. All right. What are you liking? What are you talking about? We want to again thank Jesus for making this all happen. I want to check on some of these comments here. There are some in. By the way, I figured out why I can't tell new ones are coming in because I'm on the comments tab already. So now I got to scroll up. I might have showed this already, but Robert, yeah, they were jealous. I could see some of the new comments here. I'm getting to them, I promise. Hey, we got Steve Griswold D. Richburg joining us. I know I reached out to you and was hoping you would make it since it's fairly close to home for you. and you couldn't, but thank you for sharing my my links to my videos in Christmas yard decorations Facebook page. If you're not a member of that page, please join it. Christmas yard decorations. It's for everybody. It's not specific to animated lighting, traditional lighting. It's not specific to blow molds or wire frames or traditional display. It's for everybody, where you can share and join. And there's a lot of fun stuff there. You get to nominate and submit your house every week to be the house of the week. And Steven does a lot of good things as a moderator over there. Troy, you disappointed me today. I'm in one way, because you're usually my first comment before the show even starts, but I'm glad you made it in from the North Pole Village. It's a lot warmer here in Nashville, Tennessee, and hope to meet you one day. Oh, I got a local joining. I got Chuck Jones from Pennsylvania joining me, and he will be at Oaks. If you want to meet Chuck Jones, another fellow decorator, he's going to be there. He's a great guy to hang out with. That's what minis are about, not only learning and hanging out with people. They did a survey in the beginning, and it was 4 topics. Basically, why do you come to minis? And really the top one was not necessarily classes. It wasn't raffles like you might think. It was hanging out with people. So that's what it's all about. Hey, look at that. I got somebody joining live from here. I got Diana Strofican joining us. I'm going to go by her table. She's somewhere. She might be helping with late registrations or people walking in. You know, like maybe J.R. Matos will finally walk in. Told you had a minor delay, JR. I'm sorry you're not here. What else do we got? We got Ron chiming in again. Aubrey will be at the Southwest Holiday Lighting Experience. Great to have Aubrey, president of Lightorama, there. And I'd love to be there, Ron. I just can't make that one. But we can always do an interview. We can always do one of these if you want to. So just let me know. What's Troy saying? Where's the snow? Hey, I don't know. Maybe they'll have snow machines in here. We're not all lucky like you to have snow. I will hint, though, there was a survey that went out on the phone, and it was questions, I think, in preparation for the game show. And one of them had to deal with snow, pro, con, but interesting you bring it up. What do we got? You got Giotano. The animatronic class is cool. Again, when I share video on another future episode, I have pictures of the robot. I'll try to go get more if he didn't take it down after his class, but it's really cool. And you know, even if you're not going to build a robo, you get to learn how to do servos and all. You know, I build my own animatronics, old school way, wiper motors. I support a vendor called Fright Props and Monster Guts. You know, a lot of them go to Transworld or in the community. So that's who I use. And then Jordan, listen to me. He won't be at East Coast. He was a vendor at Transworld. Shane Dabb says hi, and so does Rich from Transworld. They're back over. They're over at that corner table. There's, I don't know if you can see way in the distance there. You'll see an exit sign where my finger's pointing below there. And that table, you might see Minor Mendoza from your Pixel store and Shane from Santa Land over there. So anyway, we'll try to walk around in a minute. We'll see how it works. And Ron, heck yes, we'll do an interview. Love it. All right. All right, get your comments in. I think I'm going to try technology here. You got to give me a second. If the audio muffles or whatever, I'm going to switch my transmitter around to my phone, and I'm going to try to walk around a little bit. I'll try to just stay in the vendor hall because, again, the building's half steel. I don't want to lose you. But here's the good thing. If I do lose you from my second device that I'm going to bring up in a minute, don't go anywhere because I'll run back here. I'm not disconnected from here except for the audio, and I'll get back on here and we'll wrap things up. So get comments in. I can't answer them until I get back. And let's go walk around here in a second and say hi to some of the vendors and talk to them. So just hang in there. Give me a second to change things here. Sorry, I'm not a professional with multiple gear, but I'm going to mute this. I'm going to change some things and hold on. All right. Muting myself now. All right. Test. Oh, there's an echo. All right. I'm going to go walk around and let's see. See a little stutter, but it's working. So hang in there. All right, let's do this. stage. There we go. All right, there we go. See, now it's working. But you're looking at me. Let me flip the camera around, and we'll show you some vendor stuff. So right now I'm at L Designs Plus. This is where Dante's booth is. This is his wife, Jeanette. You might know this guy too. He's helping out Jordan Blaze Sharp, who's a local here, Tennessee. You're live right now on the Librarian. All right. How is the Music City Lighting Summit going so far?
David's always doing great.
Yep.
Whenever they get together, it'll be good.
Be good. By the way, sorry for the loud music in the background. I can't have any control of that. But yeah, here's L Designs Plus. They got some of their props. Dante walked away with that's his wife. They help out. They're doing a bunch of the minis, and they're helping. Again, people are in class. So I'm just going to walk you around. Here's Marcus is up at the Lightorama class, but he has a table here now. He's got some controllers and some pixels, and he's got the software going. He'll give you demos, and there's stuff going on here. Look, if you don't know this, Marcus is an Imagineer at Disney. He's got his Mickey hand here. What a cool pointer. Look at this. All right, now we got showstopper sequences. We got Mike one down. I think they're doing one of the classes too. They're teaching it, but this is their table right now. And I don't know if I'm supposed to show you this, but I think they'll extend that to viewers as well. Not necessarily here, but they'll be back here after lunch, manning their booth. They got a helper over here. This is where this is Rita Mursky. She's Carl Mursky's wife. Jingle Bumpers. I think is Carl doing a class right now, or is he wandering around?
He's wandering around.
Okay, wandering around. But Rita.
He might be in the front now.
All right, you're live on my YouTube channel right now. Is there anything you want to say about Jingle Bumpers?
Just he does a great job.
Yeah. So voiceovers.
Voiceover. Oh yeah.
All voiceover.
Anything you'd like, just email or text Carl. He'll get on the phone with you and explain. If you tell him what you want, and he'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jingle Bumpers. Here's the logo, and I'm sure it's jinglebumpers.com or look, I'm going to get a card.
Yep.
Look at this. I'm getting a card.
Yep.
Look at that. Thank you, Rita.
And there's an example of what he does.
Yeah, listen to this.
We wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right, look at that. Who doesn't want a voice like that? Doing a voiceover for you. Let me flip my camera around here. All right.
Thank
What
you
do you
so
think?
much.
Thank you, Rita. I'm going to walk into the little yard sale room now. People have already bought a lot of the stuff, but there's still stuff around. But again, this is at the Bible Community Church, and there's there's a little room back here, and there's some stuff around. Let me flip the camera to see what's still left. Look at this. You could have your very own moving head if you were here. You could buy a moving head. Look at this. You got controllers here and all kinds of stuff.
I'll tell you something. Those heads, I have 9 of them.
He's got 9 of these heads. What's your name?
Jacob,
Jacob, where are you from?
Knoxville.
Knoxville. And this is your first Music City Lighting Summit?
No, I came the first one. I actually have a show, Stumpy's Holiday Spectacular. It started out as Muddy Creek Christmas.
Stumpy's Holiday Spectacular. Is there a Facebook or you? Or
Yeah.
All right.
There's Stumpy's Holiday
All
Spectacular.
right. Check that out.
But I have 9 of those heads, and I have not had any issues with them at all.
See that? If you were here, you could have this head. If it doesn't sell, reach out to Jordan Blaze Sharp, and he might
He's
get.
out of Cleveland, Tennessee.
Yep, he's from Tennessee. This is where the blow molds were. There were 2 soldiers. There was a Santa with Dalmatian puppies, which is actually a rare one. Look, we got some controllers over here. Lightorama controllers. You got the show. This is what I run here. I have the commercial grade. I have 4 of those in my one section of my show. Look, we got a gentleman back here, Kyle Daniel. He is selling some Halloween Coro stuff. Look at this. These eyes are cool.
If I was going to do
Snow fluid. Sorry to interrupt you guys. You're on the YouTube channel live right now. The Librarian. Look it up later. The Light Fight Librarian. All right, look at this. You could have I think this is a. Oh, come on, Ron, if you're still watching. That's not the Rosa Grande or something, is it? It's one of those Cora props, but somebody's giving that. We have somebody selling ornaments here. So, other stuff. Let's go back out. We're on the one side here. I'll show you the hall. Again, it's going to get loud out here. I can see my camera over there, and it looks like I'm still broadcasting, so we're good. Let's take a walk across the music. It's going to get loud here, but let's take a stroll across the stage and see what it's like being on stage. About to do the game show. Look at this, Music City Lighting Summit. And pretty soon it's going to be presenting to all these people, almost 140 people. I don't know the final count. We'll see how many no-shows. Things happen. But yeah, this is what it's like to walk across the stage in front and present to people. If you're never presenting to people and you want to be an instructor, whether it's a Christmas Expo or a mini, go out and do it. It's a great learning experience, and nobody's going to judge you if you have some challenges. It's about practice. It's about sharing your knowledge, and I think everybody has the same fear as you with presenting. Try it. Let's try it. All right, let's flip the video here. Look at this. Look at this table of royalty here. Gentlemen, you're live on my YouTube show right now. We got Rich from Trans World. Hey, Rich, I don't know if you know, I live right outside of Oaks, PA, so I will be at the East Coast again for the third time.
It's awesome. We're excited to have you and anyone else you know.
Yes.
Great location, right?
It is a great location, and there are a few folks on here that I think are vendors. One of them was, I'll call him out, Jordan Maywald, just a small guy.
Yeah.
He just had a booth for the second year at
Yeah.
St. Louis Holiday Creation. Sorry, Jordan, I forget the name of your company, but hey.
Is Jordan watching?
Jordan is watching, or he was watching. Where's Liam?
Liam and Layla is with my mother somewhere traveling the world.
All right.
I'm replacing him right now.
So instead of Liam
He's the
and Layla the monkeys, he gets Rich. All right, guys. And then we got, again, there's Carl. We just talked to Rita. We've propped up jingle bumpers, and there's Minor. Everybody knows Minor.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, you'll be glad to know you didn't have minor delays, but J.R. Maxwell's had minor delays. He didn't make it. All right. Let's finish walking here. All right. Those of you that go to the Florida Mega Mini, you might know this vendor here, or you might know the gentleman. Well, this isn't the gentleman here, but Bob McDowell. He's here with his new company, Berry Productions, which is a unique quarter product where it's all done with seed pixels. So he's here supporting not only the Florida Mega Mini, but he's here supporting the Music City Lighting Summit and had some great products here. And again, they're wandering around, folks. I could try to go to the classroom. I just don't want to lose the feed. What else? We got Miner's table over here showing some products. Again, get to see stuff demoed live in person. It's really cool. Even though I don't do a pixel light show, everybody knows that. I do want to learn it. I don't know if I'll ever switch to it, but I like knowing. I think one of the unique things about my channel is people are surprised that I don't just know about blow molds or wireframes or how to set up a controller. I know a little bit about everything, and that's from going to minis. And it's one of the good reasons to go. If you just want to be knowledgeable about things, we can do that. All right, let's go meet this guy. I think Charlie Byers will like. This is David Henry here. The other David. Keep talking, guys. Sorry, you are live on my YouTube channel, but this is we're here to learn and talk to vendors. And speaking of vendors, this guy's still setting up, and the show's almost over. Look at that, the David show. Say hi to everybody live on YouTube. All right, and again, thanks to Experience Lights for being a sponsor of this event. You can see we have a moving head going up here. We got everything going on here. Well, yeah, tools when you got to rig stuff up. So we are improvising here. I don't know. I don't know what David's improvising, but he's improvising something, and we'll find out. Okay, we'll find out. All right, let's look at this. How many people have this Griswold hockey shirt here, made famous by the Clark Griswold? Well, look at that. You can see people wearing them here too. Let's go over here to where registration was. I don't think there's anybody at the booth right now, but let's go over here a little bit, and just to show you, we're in the church, and I'll turn it around here. So after you come in the church, you'll come to the registration table. This is where David's family was helping about the Strophagans were helping register people. You can see a table of goodies, lanyards. They're printing badges. Still some badges waiting to be picked up there. So you could be here. And if you want to see what the schedule was, there you go. There's a QR code, or just go to Music City Lighting Summit website page, and you can see it. Register here, and the classes are upstairs. Hey, speaking of, look at this guy coming in. He's walking from Florida. He's not eating any strawberries, but he is a connoisseur of strawberries and seed Coro pixels.
Yes, come check our booth out.
We just walked by, but if you want to come tell us something about it, let's go. We'll follow you. Look at this. We'll even give him some plug his shirts, his swag, Barry Productions. And let's see what Bob got over here. I should have brought my other microphone.
Well, we got seed pixels, and the pixels poke into the holes with no adapters needed. I don't know what y'all told them earlier, but no adapters are needed.
I didn't tell him anything, Bob, because I can barely spell pickles. Pixels. Just said pickles.
Fine.
But yeah, your product's unique because it's done mainly with seeds instead of bullets.
Yes, it's only done with seeds. And let me show you how easy you get around this way here. And I'll show you how easy the pixel goes into the hole. We take this pusher here and push this right in with no.
Oh wow, no sore thumbs.
No sore thumbs.
Wow.
That's the tool.
That's your tool. That's all you need with Barry Productions seed pixel Coro props. Wow.
Yes.
Did you innovate that, or is that something new? Did you innovate that, or is that?
Yeah, that's what I made. I made one of those.
See that? I get one, so when I get my first set of seed pixels, I'll be able to do it.
And hopefully he'll bring some seed pixels home with him today.
Yes, because you've as a vendor, you've donated props for prizes, right?
Yes, there we go.
Yes. So thank you, Bob.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you for this. All right, let's go finish our walk around here. We'll get back. I got to be cognizant of time. All right, they're practicing for the game show over here. Look, we got some kids here. They want to be up front because the kids know all the answers. The struggle is real when you're hoarding in minis. No rest for the weary. All right, let's get back to the table here. I'm not going to go up to the classrooms because I might use. What I will do is, again, let's show you some food and snacks. Look at this. All the sodas you want all day, all the water, all the rest you want. There's another David. There's lots of Davids here. They're going to be switching over from breakfast here soon. All the coffee you want it, not $100 a gallon like at a hotel. Again, thank you to Wired Watts sponsoring the snacks and the food. The pizzas will be here soon. All right, let's go out and switch technology around. There we go. Mrs. Librarian. Mrs. Librarian's right here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I made her tired last night. Tried singing her a country song. All right, let's check in on comments. We're gonna go back to the podium. Lunch is coming back soon, so I got to wrap things up. Get your comments in, hit like, hit subscribe. Tell me about what your mini you're going to that's coming up soon. Go to xsminis.com and let's see what we got here. Cody, by the way, since JR didn't make it, I missed his table. JR did have a table here, and he was supposed to be standing here, but is providing raffle prizes. Sign up for the Mini FC if you haven't done that. MiniFC.com. There's almost 100 families going, so you can still attend. It's going to be an epic event out of Port Canaveral, Florida, on Royal Caribbean cruise line. Oh, look at that! Hi, everybody. All right, I'm going to switch over. I'm going to mute it a second. Hold on. Here goes the echo. Sorry. Test. Working again. We're working again. All right. What did you think? Hey, I tried my best. Maybe one day I'll get a helper. If I get a helper, maybe you'll get a hat. This one's kind of worn. You can see. I gotta get a new one. That's sweat, but I can't. It's hard to give up this, Jordan. I need the new. If I wear a new hat, I need a new one of these. All right. Let's check on the comments here. Look at this, JR. Since I ended at your table right here. Wish your flight didn't get delayed. And again, I don't know if you're still trying to make it, but just means more shirts for me. I have the shirt, by the way. It's one of the most comfortable shirts I have. I love the material. Here we have Evos, EVO. It's not olive oil. It's pixels, and you can have these. That's all I got to say about that. All right, what other comments do we got here? Hold on. I'm scrolling through. I'm getting there. I see new comments. Chuck loves all the videos I share. Help those I can't see. Hey, that's what it's all about. And I do want to get into more how-to videos. So if anybody has a how-to on something, how to build something, how to fix something, how to troubleshoot something, how to do something, and you want to be on my channel and share that, I'd love to have you. I need content throughout the summer, and people are always building stuff all summer long. All right. Oh, I did speak on this Giotano in the animatronics class. Oh, the microphones whistling behind me. Oh, look who else we got joining us. Candace Lunar watching as she unfolds laundry. Aren't I better than the Masters? And you're probably like, what's the Masters, right? Yeah, it's only a little golf thing. But by the way, Rory McIlroy, 6 below after 2 rounds. History there. Not sure how he's doing today. You saw how your booth was. I got you there in the last minute. It's looking good, JR. People have been stopping, and I've been telling you we're supposed to be here. Yeah, wrong camera. I know. I corrected that, Ron. Thank you. And Jordan gave my wife a hug. We'll see if he can give you a hug later. By the way, speaking of Jordans, Jordan Nash, see what you're missing out this year by not coming? But we'll see you at East Coast, and thanks for what you're doing for the classes at Transworld. Oh, look at this. Charlie, Christmas on Christmas. Charlie Byers. I don't know if you saw. I was just with David Henry from LearnChristmasLighting.com. I know you talk about him all the time. I finally got to meet him here, and he's a great guy. He lives local, member of this church, or was. I heard he's changing churches, but a lot of people here. And wait till you see, if I still have it going, if people come in for the lunch. Matter of fact, let's go back to the schedule again. The classes are wrapping up at 12, which is 1 Eastern time. So 10 more minutes. I'm going to probably be done soon because the video I have to roll at the end is about 3.5 minutes, and I don't want it playing. And we got to go up for a group photo. But boom. I mean, they got you working on a Saturday, Charlie. Look at this. Charlie also says he got Jordan, Bill the Slanker, Giotano. Yeah, we got everybody's listening to the Librarian. Thanks to you, Charlie. Again, you helped me with my channel, and I appreciate it. We're all about rotating. If you want to have a YouTube channel, by the way, you can do it. I know there's a couple members starting to work on some. If you need help, reach out to myself, reach out to Charlie. Charlie's more of an expert on it, but there's some things you got to do. There's some things you can do for free without investing in software and all that good stuff. There are things to do if you have a budget. The hardest part, frankly, is coming up with content and editing content. You know, one of the unique things on my channel, I think, is I try to do a lot of videos, and that can be challenging. It requires software, free or purchased. AI is becoming great, like I talked about. The music can be tough, but we'll teach you. We want to see more YouTube channels about Christmas all year long. It's not a competition. It's getting knowledge out there and making it fun for people to find content. I found the professional triers, right? That's how one of my first ones. By the way, Kim Michael, if you're watching, Candace says hi. She wishes she was hugging you. Candace Lunar. She's right here. Here, let's see let's change the scenery a little bit. There we go. I'm on a table right here. I just knocked down something. I'm on a cocktail table. I don't know if you want to call it a cocktail table in church, but here. She's back there. Let me remove your Candace, if you're still folding laundry. Look at that. You can see some of the other vendors over there. All right. What else do I got as I wrap up here? Good to see David. Yep. Devin saying hi again. Shouting out everybody. By the way, Candace, where's Brad? He usually joins us. I like to see the other half. By the way, I liked your AI Easter picture with the Easter egg light fight trophy. That was pretty fun. And your outfits, of course. And we'll take the hearts. There, I did it. It's all about love. All right, folks. People are chiming in here. If you have any last comments, get them in. Hit like. Hit subscribe. Oh, look at that. Who's this? You got by, Diana. Why are you running? Don't you want to say hi to everybody? Here. Wave. You wave too, Kim. All three of you. Rita Mursky, Diana Strofkin, and Kimberly Michael. The ladies of lighting. Yay! Look at this. Whoa.
The support.
I'll get in there too. Selfies. Yay! All right. Well, look, again, check out Jingle Bumpers, check out Showstoppers, check out all the vendors here. You could be here with these people. Again, hit like, hit subscribe. Brad's working in the garage, but you're folding laundry and you're listening. Oh, Candace saying hi to Diana. All right, hit like, hit subscribe, look for future content. Check out xmasminis.com. Check out the Music City Lighting Summit Facebook page and website page. Again, when we go to the banners here, learn more here. We'll just search for it. You can go look at that schedule there. Also, hey, David Peace is joining us. David Peace.
Hey, how's it going?
We're about to sign off before the event starts.
Yeah, I know, this is exciting.
So is there anything you want to say last minute about the Music City Lighting Summit?
Well, I don't know what you've already said, so.
Maybe I didn't say anything.
This is the worst mini, don't come.
He's joking. You want to come. Although his wife did say when they moved from San Diego to here, she said, please do anything you want with your lighting, but don't start a mini again. It's too much work. And what he does, he gets involved with a mini. And believe it or not, it's as big as, my understanding is as big as the SoCal mini that he used to help out with. So Shane Rem, I hope to get out to one of those. I know Shane, if you ever watch the show, you're coming out to the East Coast. I can't wait to meet you. All right, I see one last comment. I'm going to get it and wrap up because as you heard David said, the classes are going to be ending. People are going to wander in. We got to get our group photo. I got to break things down here. I needed to show them how to order parts and create an animatronic item. There you go. I can do that. I can do that. All right, folks. Again, my name's Brian Michael. Your resource for the Great Christmas Light Fight. Your friend, your lighting partner, your partner in crime, your partner in lights, your partner in blow molds, whatever it might be. I'm here, and I thank you for joining me in Nashville, Tennessee at the Music City Lighting Summit 2026. I hope to see you at a future mini or trade show or event. Should be at Christmas Expo. We'll be at East Coast. Trying to get to Buffalo. Hope to be at Ohio. And again, there's multiple others that I would love to be at, but I just can't make them all. Replay this video, share it. Again, hit like, hit subscribe. And to wrap things up here, I'm going to play my outro and watch this video. It's a little over 3 minutes. It's just a unique song about the summit, and it's also there's some general B-roll in it. I'm going to update this for fun, but it's a fun, listen to the song. It's kind of fun. All right, everybody, I'm out, and we'll see you next time on The Librarian.
Giddy up, y'all. I'm not Jelly Roll, but I'm on a roll. Down to the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, for a weekend. That's not so many. Focused on technology and artistry, where the instructor saved me, and X-Lights and Lido-Rhyme come easy. Are you ready, y'all? Let's jelly roll to the 2026 Music City Lighting Summit. The 2026 Music City Lighting Summit. Not a minute just for country folks. City slickers are truly welcome. It's more than presentations. It's really something. It's learning, it's networking, no compromises. It's vendors, it's built parties, it's full of great prizes. With southern food for light displays and light shows of all shapes and sizes. It's as big as the Grand Ole Opry. The 2026 Music City Lighting Summit. Jump on your horse and mosey on down to Music City. Where the pixels and the controllers are really pretty. Have a ball like Jelly Roll while you learn more than your mind can conceive. Yippee! It's Christmas in April and it can only be found in Nashville, Tennessee. The 2026 Music City Lighting Summit. Giddy up, y'all. Giddy up, y'all. Giddy up, y'all. City, of course. Not a minute, not a maybe. This weekend's not so many. It's crazy. It's learning, it's networking. Pixels popping, brains are working. X likes Lido-Rama, come easy. Music City lights up, believe me. Have a ball like Jelly Roll. Let the RGB take your soul while you learn more than your mind can conceive. Christmas in April, can you believe? It's as big as the Grand Ole Opry. For light displays and light shows, we're talking lofty. Jump on your horse and ride that beat. Nashville, Tennessee, we light the street. Yippee! It's Christmas in April in Music City, where we set it free. The 2026 Music City Lighting Summit. Yeah! Oh, y'all. Giddy up, y'all.